I'm so excited to share this with you today. I went from 11 years old till 29 years old feeling totally controlled by toxic diet culture, restricting everything I eat, obsessing over exercise. I even became a fitness instructor full-time at one point in my life to make it my full-time job to exercise, and being constantly obsessed with losing weight. And I think we know the short, long end of that story is it completely ruined my life.
We need hope. We need change.
I decided I needed to change. And the really good news is I am 7 years free of toxic diet culture. I have a healthy relationship with food, a healthy relationship with my body image. I also lost weight in the process and transformed my body. I have the ideal relationship I've ever wanted with my body, and none of it involved diet culture. So I'm very excited to share with you today exactly what I did to make that happen. And I just want to say as well, if this is something that you are feeling imprisoned by and you are fed up of feeling trapped in this toxic prison of food noise, obsessing over food, obsessing over your weight, hating your body, and you know you are meant for more, and you would love to have peace with your body, peace with food, and also love to feel confident in your body and not have to sacrifice your health goals, then you can schedule a one-on-one discovery call with me where we're going to talk through exactly where you're getting stuck. We're going to give you that blueprint to break free. We're going to see if my program is the right fit for you, and we're going to get your life back. That is available to you in the description. Don't wait to book it because your life is worth so much more than this. Now let's get into the video. Okay, I promise you, if you give me the gift of your presence and time, I will change your life in this video. So stay with me. This first lesson is the most important piece of this whole video, okay? And this is going to revolutionize everything for you. These struggles that you have with your body, food, your weight, that you have been struggling with for a very long time, that you are telling yourself are your fault, you're broken, you're never going to heal anything because nothing has worked for you, none of that is true. This is not your identity, this is not who you are, and this is not your fault. Underline, bold, highlight. This is not your fault, okay? This is a systemic issue, and you have been conditioned to have these issues. Let me explain. So we live in a society, in a world that profits off of our shame. The beauty industry alone is worth $571 billion. The weight loss industry is $586 billion. And these industries need us to feel broken and to profit off of our unworthiness and shame. Let me paint the cycle for you. Every single day, you are exposed to over 5,000 advertisements that are all designed to make you feel unworthy in your body. Not to mention every single piece of messaging from capitalism, patriarchy, beauty standards, unrelenting beauty standards, by the way, etc., that are all designed to make you feel unworthy and full of shame. Because when you feel ashamed, you see these advertisements or these messages, you feel shame, then you buy their products, which are designed for repeat customers. They do not work because you cannot buy anything tangibly like that will create some semblance of worthiness, including plastic surgery, because I've been there before, I've done that, it does not work. And then you feel shame all over again that you can never reach this unattainable level of confidence and self-worth that they are selling through their products. That is intentional. So you, through no fault of your own, have been conditioned and brainwashed to believe this is your fault. There's something wrong with your body. You have to change. And every single day, the goalpost moves of what they want you to aspire to look like, to be like, to eat like. That's intentional. This is not your fault. I wish someone told me this earlier. I wish someone told you this earlier. These beliefs and these struggles are not your fault. It is part of a larger systemic issue that has been profiting off of your shame. And that is exactly what's keeping you stuck. And I'm going to show you exactly how to take your power back today. I'm now going to take you through the 3-step process from my brazen method that is exactly how you are going to break free of all this. And just in case you're thinking, this isn't going to work for me, I want to tell you about my client, Hannah. Hannah had tried everything: outpatient programs, Overeaters Anonymous, sugar addiction programs, read every book, did every diet, did every type of workout plan, became a personal trainer, even went to nutrition school, all to have the magical relationship that she wanted with her body. And nothing worked until she found my program and did the brazen method. And Hannah went from being stuck in a 12-year cycle with this, ruining her life, to being free from binge eating, having peace with food, peace with her body, no more obsessive exercise, no more obsessing over weight loss. And she says, I live in a body that's strong, that's energetic, and that most of all feels like me. And I'm now living the life that I only journaled about. If I can do it, you can do it too. So that's what I want you to hear. This is absolutely possible for you to break free, and you're not going to stay stuck in this anymore. So here is the 3-step process that will transform your life. First, number 1, We have to learn how to regulate our nervous system and to help it to feel safe, because when we're stuck in these struggles with food and body, it keeps us in a survival state. It keeps us living in fear and stress. And if we constantly live in fear and stress, then we are guaranteeing that we're going to have an increase of stressful thoughts, and then we're also going to behave in ways with food that are going to mirror that stress. And that looks like controlling food, it looks like binge eating, it looks like restriction, it looks like all of the things that we are getting caught up in. So we need to use tools every single day, just like brushing our teeth, to start to create more safety within our nervous system, to build our window of tolerance, to build our window of joy, because then we also become much more resilient to all of that conditioning from diet culture and all that toxic messaging. So do this tool with me right now. Put your hands on your shoulders, let your arms slide down to your elbows. I'm going to yawn instantly, and we're going to keep doing this together. And we are going to regulate our nervous system. Even 5 minutes of this tool in the morning, in the middle of the day, is going to decrease those negative thoughts about your body. It's going to create less stress around food, and will change your life, okay? And there's another video linked right over there of more nervous system techniques that you can use. But stay here with me. So this is part number 1. We need to take personal responsibility for helping our nervous system to feel safe every day and to use tools to build that safety. Got it? Safety is number 1. That is most important. We always have to begin with safety, number 1. Number 2, we have to decondition the diet culture programming and the conditioning specifically. Okay, that's huge. You have to learn how to separate and witness the conditioning doing its crap every single day. Because the more you believe those beliefs that are fed to you through the weight loss industry, diet culture, beauty standards, capitalism, etc., you know the outcome. You don't feel good, you start doing behaviors that are very toxic, and your life turns into the same stressful mess where you are today. We have to decondition all of that programming so that you can live a life on your own terms and with your own freedom. And remember what I said earlier, you can definitely have the relationship you want with your body and food. You don't have to participate in all their crap. That is the biggest lie they want you to believe, is you can't have this ideal relationship with food or your body without participating in their crap. So what I want you to actually do is write down, take a piece of paper, get your notebook, write down in this moment, what have you been conditioned to believe from diet culture, from the weight loss industry? Write down all the beliefs, all the lies, I should say, that you were conditioned to believe. Usually they sound like this. I can't, it's not possible for me. Others can, but not me. I don't deserve to. It's not safe for me to. A really common one is, I can't be confident until I lose weight. Nobody will love me until I lose weight. If I don't control food, I'll gain weight. You get the idea. Pause the video, write all those beliefs down, and then come back to the video when you're ready. Now I want you to write down, how do you feel when you believe those thoughts? So when you believe those beliefs, those diet culture, weight loss industry lies, how does it make you feel? And what happens to your life when those beliefs are in control? So you have your list of beliefs. How does it make you feel when you believe those beliefs? And what happens to your life when those beliefs are driving the bus? I want you to take some time, journal this all out. It's very important. And when you're ready, you come back to this video with some monumental breakthroughs, I might add. Number 3, learn how to develop a relationship with your protector parts. This is revolutionary. So I want you to think of a part of you that you battle with every day. Could be the criticism you have about your body, could be binge eating, could be restriction. I want you to think of one part of you that you feel like you battle every single day. Could be all 3 of them, to be honest. That's okay, we have many. Just choose one for this exercise. I want you to imagine that you're inviting this part of you to take a seat beside you, to take a chair. And first of all, I want you to acknowledge that this part of you, whether it's the critical part about your body image, the binge eating part of you, the restrictor part of you, it's just a part of you. It's not who you are, and it's not your identity. And I want you to imagine that you're inviting this part of you to take a seat at the chair beside you, and you're going to ask it some questions, just as if you were getting really curious and wanting to know this part. I want you to ask this part of you, tell me more about why you do what you do. What are you trying to protect me from? How are you trying to help me by doing what you do? Where did you learn this from? And what are you afraid will happen if you stop doing what you do? Take your time. You can pause the video. The questions are all posted below. I want you to go through that exercise with whichever part of you feels the loudest day to day. We have to learn how to appreciate what these parts of us are doing, how to thank these parts of us and have compassion for them. They're not trying to do these strategies to hurt you. They think they're helping you by doing what they do. And only when we can have a relationship of compassion with these parts of us that we fight up against every day can we actually heal them. Because where we're going wrong is that we are having criticism for them, we're shaming and blaming ourselves in these parts of us, and that is creating more conflict and is preventing us from actually healing the problem to begin with. And all of this is creating so much inflammation and stress in our bodies that it is quite literally keeping us stuck in this mess. So we are going to begin with safety every day. We're going to learn how to regulate our nervous systems with even as simple a tool as I just demonstrated for you for a couple minutes a day. We're going to become more aware of those beliefs that we have been programmed to believe through no fault of our own, and recognize that that is conditioning. It's not your real voice. And the more aware we can be of them, and the more aware we can be of how they destroy our life when we allow them to, then we are going to be able to hop back in the witness chair and come back into the seat of our truth. Number 3, we have to learn how to build relationships with the parts of us that we actually are really mad at and think are hurting us, because they're actually trying to help us. And this is fundamentally the 1, 2, 3 of how we actually break free. So here's what shifted for me when I actually started healing in this way and I developed the Brazen Method. So first of all, I went from having a relationship where I was experiencing disordered eating regularly, had a disordered relationship with exercise, with food, with my body image. I actually got to a point where all of my obsessive exercise and this constant fixation on food, my body, this dissatisfaction, it literally destroyed my life. I experienced all kinds of health issues. I developed thyroid issues, PCOS, insomnia. I gained 20 pounds. There was no hormone specialist, no doctor, no nothing that I tried after spending tens of thousands of dollars that seemed to be able to heal my issues. And I tried very, 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 very hard. And once I actually started developing this compassionate relationship with myself, taking care of my nervous system, doing exactly what I just shared with you, this is what unfolded. So I now have a peaceful relationship with my body and exercise. I don't restrict food. I haven't binged or emotionally ate in over 7 years after struggling with it for 20 years. I eat whatever I want without restriction. I don't count calories. I don't count macros. I don't count steps. I exercise 4 days a week only, many days off, and that is more than half less of what I used to exercise. I don't have any food noise anymore. I don't feel shame about my body. I live peacefully in my body, and I've been able to reclaim all this mental energy to create the life of my dreams. I met my partner, we got married, I bought a house, I have a thriving business. I have great relationships with friends. We travel a lot. Like, life is wonderful. I have financial abundance. My entire life changed from doing this work. And yes, my body also changed. And I have a relationship that has been very easily maintained with my body physically for the last 7 years from doing this work. I don't diet. I don't do anything like that. And I have PCOS, as I mentioned, and other health conditions that also make it much harder for a person like me to sustain a healthier relationship with my body and to lose weight and to have certain levels of fitness. So I had a much more difficult picture than the average person in even getting to a healthy relationship with my body. And I have. And even so, I have reversed most of my PCOS symptoms. My hormones started balancing naturally. My metabolism healed after years of dieting. I healed my gut inflammation, my leaky gut, my sleep, my energy, my mental health. Like, my body transformation was just one of many side effects. And the real transformation was me learning how to stop hating myself every day. Magical things happen when you stop hating yourself and you start loving and accepting yourself. It's much easier to get to a place, to get to your goals from a place of love and acceptance than it is from criticism and self-hate. And when you stop pumping yourself full of stress hormones and self-criticism, then you stop spiking your cortisol levels and you get your body out of this constant anxiety spiral. And you get out of living in constant fight, flight, and dysregulation in your nervous system and get back into living in safety and regulation. And when you do that consistently over and over, your biology follows. And that's exactly how I've created the results that I have for myself. That's exactly how my clients have. That's exactly how Hannah healed. That's exactly how you're going to heal. And another one of my clients, Erica, shared that in the past 6 months since working together, she's lost 15 pounds naturally without dieting or obsessive exercise. She stopped restricting, stopped dieting, stopped obsessive exercising, stopped binge eating. She has found love in her life. She's moved across the country, got a new job. She's transformed her whole life from doing exactly what I just taught you. And you can too. And this is also so much bigger than you. When we heal our relationship with our bodies, we break generational cycles. We show up differently for our children, for our friends, for our partners, for our communities, and we stop contributing to the toxic culture that is profiting off of your unworthiness and shame. That is the most revolutionary and rebellious thing you can do. And every time you choose self-compassion over self-criticism, you are rebelling against a system that has been designed to distract you from really living in your power. Like, that's a big deal. This is revolutionary work right here that you're getting up to. So you're not just healing yourself, you're helping to contribute to the collective wound that women feel in their bodies. And you are creating a transformation, not just for yourself, but for everyone. You're a true leader in doing this work. I really mean it. So you've learned a lot today. You can imagine this is just a very small part of the puzzle that it takes to fundamentally break free of lifelong issues that we've struggled with our bodies. But I hope that this was an eye-opening experience for you. And I want you to know that if you're someone sitting here going, I want this, I'm ready to break free from this cycle, you know, that change is absolutely possible for you. I'm not special that this happened for me. My clients aren't these special one-off cases. This is just what happens when you have a proven blueprint. You have the right support, you have the right tools. Your success in healing is inevitable. So if that's something that you are interested in, you're ready for, you're done with living in this prison in your life, you want out, then I'm here for you. As I said, you can book a complimentary one-on-one discovery call with me. I work with a small number of women every month in my Brazen program. And if you're ready to take that leap and just even see if my program is the right fit for you, then that is available to you always in the description below. As I said, those calls book out fast, so grab one while you have them. And this is for women who are not ready for quick fixes. They're ready to fundamentally be free of this forever and have the tools to live the life of their dreams in all facets. So remember, you were not meant to hate your body. You were conditioned to, and you were conditioned to struggle with food. That's all part of a systemic issue. This is not your fault. You're going to break free. You're going to take your power back. You can uncondition yourself. You can de-brainwash yourself. That's what I'm teaching you how to do. You can absolutely come home to yourself and create the life you've always deserved. And if this resonated with you, send it to someone who you think could benefit from it. But the life that you're waiting for and the relationship you're waiting for with your body and food is literally here. It's available to you. I'm telling you, you don't have to do this alone, so please don't. And don't you dare wait another birthday or another milestone to go, wow, I finally need to take my power back around this, because you're worth so much more.